All right, Ms. Robles, do you know why you're here? Yes. So what are you not doing? All right. So here's the issue we're having. The issue we're having is that you have a balance. You haven't paid your restitution. You're on probation for possession, 4 to 200 grams.
Judge Boyd isn't playing around. This is a felony level probation for drug possession, and when restitution and lab fees aren't paid, that signals a major red flag to the court about how seriously you're taking probation.
So why are you not paying what you owe?
Or is that separate?
No, that's the $57 you owe to the SAPD for laboratory testing, and then you're behind on your fees. So the question is, why are you not paying?
Well, I have a limit that I'm only receiving that SSI from my son, right?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm only receiving the SSI from my son, so I'm not currently working.
Let's pause right here. The judge is clearly frustrated living off a disabled family member's benefits. Not only raises ethical concerns, it also shows the court that you're not trying to become self-sufficient, which is a key part of probation compliance.
That I'm looking for work.
And I'm sorry, you're going to need to speak up. When's the last time you had full-time employment?
2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
All right. You need to get employment. You can't continue to live off your son's disability, live off your mom, live off your dad. You understand? So, how far did you go in school?
Okay.
All right. Did you go to college or go to a trade school?
Yes.
So, what did you go to a trade school for? All right. So, what are you doing with that?
No, I didn't keep up with renewing my credit, so I
All right. And I can tell you with this type of case, they're not going to give you your license back. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
The probation officer told me it was going to be kind of hard for me to get a regular job.
No, it's not hard for you to get a regular job. They have signs up at McDonald's. They have signs up at Wendy's. They have now. I can tell you this, sometimes people think certain jobs are beneath them, but it's not hard to get a job. It's just there are jobs that people say, I'm not doing that. So you're going to have to knock your pride aside because right now you're a grown person and you're not supporting yourself. You're living off your 20-year-old son's disability check. You're living off your father. You're living off your mother. That's going to stop. You understand? So this is what I want for her. She's going to have employment.
Did you catch that she's banned from working in home health or around minors? That serious judges often impose these restrictions when they're worried about vulnerability or safety, especially in substance abuse cases.
And you're going to get employment within 30 days. You understand? So, and if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you're getting drug tested today. So tell me the truth. I'm sorry, what? All right, we're going to give her a drug test today, and we're going to alternate amend conditions. I'm going to want employment.
Yes, ma'am.
Within 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
And there's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And if the previous judge didn't say it, I'm letting you know you're not allowed to have an employment as a home health care provider. So if you are getting an extra check for taking care of your son, that needs to stop. You understand? All right. And we're going to do a UA today.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's to be no contact with Emilio Lamas. And let me just tell you something. With regards to Emilio Lamas, if he's giving you drugs and he knows you're on probation and you could be looking at 20 years in prison, he's not your friend. He doesn't love you. You understand? Because if he loved you, he wouldn't be giving you drugs knowing that you're looking at going to prison for 20 years. So that relationship is over. So there's to be no contact with Emilio Llamas. And let's monitor her on her UAs. Okay. All right. So here's the thing, Ms. Robles. You know you better than I do. You know you better than probation do. This is the time for you to be honest with me so that we can get you the help that you need so you won't come back here. If you need help with a drug problem, I'm willing to give that to you because I want you to be successful. I don't want you to go to prison. But if you tell me you don't have a drug problem, then there's nothing for me to help you with. So you need to be honest with me, okay? I wasn't the judge who placed you on deferred adjudication. So let me ask you a few questions. What drugs have you been using? How often do you use them?
Or that I did, or
Well, if you want to say did do, that's up to you. But when's the last time you used? And we're not on the record, so none of this is going to be held against you for a motion to revoke. But I'm trying to figure out who I'm communicating with. So if there's help that you need, we can get you the help that you need. You understand? So it's not a form of punishment. I normally don't look at inpatient treatment to begin with. That's something that I'll give if I see that it's needed over time. You understand? So, but I do need you to be honest with me and honest with probation about your drug use so we can get you the help that you need. So what do you want to say to me? And I know this is probably the first time you're meeting me or the second time you're meeting me, but I believe you can ask any attorney here that when I say that I'm doing this to try to see what help you need, that's the reason why I'm doing it. But if you're going to tell me I don't need any help, you're not going to get any help. And what's going to end up happening when you test positive, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. So anything I need to know. I'm sorry?
I would like to know. I would like this.
Okay, so what are you using? That's what I need to know so I can figure out whether to give you intensive outpatient treatment or just sober meetings or something of that nature. So what do you need help with?
Now here's where the judge gets real. This isn't about locking someone up. This is about giving them a choice. If she admits she needs help, she gets treatment. If she denies it and fails again, the next stop could be prison.
No, I'm not in there. I mean, I have since the last, I think a month and a half ago when I did.
And what did you use? Okay. So we're going to do intensive outpatient treatment. We're going to start you with intensive outpatient treatment. And if you see that that's not working for you and you need more help, you need to let probation know. You understand? So we're going to do the intensive outpatient treatment with the sober meetings. And let's do a referral to felony drug court and see. Felony drug court is a great program and they'll be able to help you get in the mindset so you can get your life in order. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you need? All right. You can do this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have accepted your plea bargain agreement. So it's doable. But from here on out, the people you're around, you need to be careful. And if anybody is trying to interfere with your sobriety or make you do something that could potentially send you to prison, they are not your friend and they do not love you. You understand? All right. Good luck to you.
If you don't mind, Judge, I'm going to ask my client if she's okay to stay and she's got a broken.
We'll have her sit in the chair. That's okay. All right. Court is calling 2022 CR 3083, State of Texas versus Araceli Robles. You can have a seat.
Thank you.
Could I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason, give your hand, Your Honor.
Defense.
Raymond Martinez.
And are you Araceli Robles? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? And did you understand it? All right, you're going to need to keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear.
Yes.
Okay. Are you the same Araceli Robles who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 3083 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4,200 grams, on May 9, 2022 for a period of 5 years? Is that you? All right. State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 2 on or about the 20th day of September 2023 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant is
Araceli.
Araceli Robles did in there failed to submit the drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Violated condition number 2 on or about the 13th day of May 2024, Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Araceli Robles, did in there failed to submit the drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? She's pleading true to the last one?
Yes, Judge.
Pleading true to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you understand by pleading true to the last violation, number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? All right, then the court will find that violation of condition number 2 true. And that's the violation that's dated on May 13th, 2024. And is there an agreement?
No, there's not.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
The state's gonna, requesting revocation on it. I know that probation is recommending, safety, the state would be recommending revocation.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that she be continued and that inpatient treatment either be held in abeyance or maybe possibly put on her probation for a time when she can actually do it. I know probation is interested in her doing that. That's one of their recommendations. As the court is aware, she has new number ones pending, which are an obstacle to her going to inpatient. However, that could theoretically be resolved at some point. The reason for the delay at this point, Judge, as you can see from her condition, she was in a very serious car accident, not in the very recently, within the last couple of months. What was the date? Well, been longer than I thought, July 30th. She has a broken leg. She's currently being treated for an infection in the bone. They've got her on a series of medications. So for her to go and try and do that right now, that could have very damaging effects to her treatment. It doesn't look that bad and she's able to get around, but in fact, it is broken and the doctors are concerned about the infection that is currently ongoing. And so she has been reporting to probation. It's my understanding that she's been clean recently, and I think she can stay on that regimen. She's also involved in some civil litigation regarding the car accident. It wasn't her fault. She got hit pretty hard by a big truck. And so it's in her best interest long-term that she get her medical treatment, number one, that she comply with probation and with her lawyers and stays clean for purposes of the civil litigation. But she also understands that there's going to be sanctions from the court, and we're not asking the court not to impose them. We're just asking that we do them in a fashion that addresses everybody's concerns.
All right, any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No objection.
No, Your Honor.
This is what's going to end up happening. Number one, if I were to continue you, you're going into inpatient treatment, and it's not going to be held in abeyance. So with regards to this leg infection, what medical report do you have about that?
I have to take a 12 weeks antibiotics.
No.
But do you have the report?
Oh, yeah.
And so by the court's calculation, the 12 weeks will put her the week of January 6th.
On page 5 of 13, Judge, it indicates that she has a follow-up on this on December 16th in regards to the infection situation for them to review how she's doing.
All right, this is what I'm thinking of doing. We can go off the record. And this is what I'm weighing. I realize that infections, when you have a broken leg, they're very serious. And this is not really a death penalty case.
This moment is critical. The judge gives her 3 options: drug court, prison, or a SAFPF, a secure facility focused on treatment. And make no mistake, if she doesn't cooperate with drug court, she's going straight to lockup.
So what I'm considering doing is ordering that she goes to safety, and she'll need to report to court on December 17th, and then do a referral to felony drug court to see if felony drug court will accept her. And the referral to felony drug court is going to happen today. They're going to do a referral for that today. So you'll be doing the process of felony drug court. Do you understand?
I'll explain to her, Judge.
Do you want to participate in felony drug court? That's either yes or no.
I'm not sure she understands what that means, Judge.
All right, that means you know what it means. And let me just tell you why you know what it means, because you were interviewed before for felony drug court, and obviously you have a drug problem. That's why we're here, because you're not doing your UAs, and then they waived it, but you've been tested positive for meth as well. So these are your 2 choices. Well, actually 3. 1, I can send you to prison. You don't have to do felony drug court. You can go to prison. They have a prison hospital, and the prison hospital will give you medications. Either your leg will remain or you will lose it. Or you can be interviewed for felony drug court. If you get over there and you tell felony drug court you don't want to be in felony drug court, you're immediately going to safety. So my question for you is, do you want to be interviewed for felony drug court or not? I don't understand why that's a difficult question. Guess what?
She wants to be referred for felony drug court, Judge.
All right, we can go back on the record. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to deny the motion, alter and amend condition that she's to be referred to felony drug court. If she tells felony drug court that she does not want to be in felony drug court, then she's immediately going to safety. All right, so I'll deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include a referral to felony drug court. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing on the statement.
Clear on.
Do you understand the court's rulings? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Araceli Robles, can I have parties announced?
Raymond Martinez, Commissioner Robles.
And are you Araceli Robles?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client? Did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense, possession of a controlled substance, less than 1 gram. According to the plea bargain agreement, your punishment is to be assessed at 3 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there are no applications. Did you understand? Defense, is that the plea?
Yes,
State, is that the plea?
It is.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to.
Powerful message right here. Either you want to be clean or you don't. The court has handed her the tools, but now it's up to her to use them or face a future that's already written in court files and prison records.
Find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, part of the reason you got entered into this arrangement is that as part of her pre-trial and her probation, she's currently on probation in your court.
Mhm.
She went to the Lifetime Recovery, the HOPE program. She's completed that and has a certificate. And I think we can all assume that she's been testing clean all this time, as we have not had violation reports suggesting otherwise.
Mhm.
So we anticipate, if I can speak for the state, that we're going to jointly ask the court to continue her on probation in addition to the sanction of the conviction.
All right. And I'm assuming you've learned something from this? All right. So here's the thing. I always tell people this all the time. Either you want to be clean and sober or you don't. If you don't, then there are only 2 options what your future is going to be. Your future is going to be in and out of jail or in and out of somebody's prison, or either somebody's going to end up identifying your body, but it doesn't turn out well. You understand? All right. The court will find you guilty, sentence you to 3 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. Taking into consideration 2024 CR 008544, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else?
Well, I don't know if you need to deal with the probation case or not.
Are you all withdrawing?
Continued prior to because of her successful participation in
Okay. And I'm hoping the other suspect one that's in this, you're not having contact with them? All right. Because they mean you no good. All right. All right. We can go off the record. Good luck to you. Continue. Keep up with the good work. Okay. All right. You're welcome.